Whoa, what's up, everybody? Welcome. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me now? God darn it. I think you can. It is live. Day three of YouTube Live, and it's nice to be here. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, my man. Today, for those of you who are watching on the replay and did not get a chance to watch live, we are talking about branch chain amino acids, myth or fact, with relation to their impact on muscle protein synthesis. Now, what I'm going to do here is don't take my word on it, because I've been telling you guys for decades that branch chain amino acids are crap as far as the supplemental form goes. There's no need, no reason to take branch chain amino acids in supplemental form. It is hocus pocus bogus, does absolutely nothing for you. But don't take my word on it. What I want you to do is take Dr. Robert R. Wolf's word on it. Dr. Robert R. Wolf is a PhD. He works at the University of Arkansas, and he recently produced a groundbreaking study on branch chain amino acids. I'm going to link to it below, so make sure you take a look, read the link, and read the study so you understand. And what I wanted to do here for you guys is I wanted to pull a couple fine points out of it. Now, what are branch chain amino acids? Branch chain amino acids comprise of 3 of the 20 amino acids. There's 20 essential amino acids that affect muscle protein synthesis. Of the 29 are actually essential. What does that mean? It means those 9 essential amino acids we must consume. The other 11 non-essential amino acids our body will naturally create on its own. Awesome. We must consume these other 9 essential amino acids. Now, branch chain amino acids are in the essential amino acid group. So, yes, we do need to consume branch chain amino acids. But this is where the supplement companies get it twisted. They mess with you guys to take your money. So we have leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Those are the 3 branch chain amino acids. And notice it's branched, Branched. Some people say branch, like a tree branch. That's incorrect. Branched chain amino acids, right? Those are leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Leucine being the most important of the 3. But the confusion comes in with the bodybuilding world, the supplement world, all the fit gurus and whatnot that are trying to slang the pills, the powders, the potions at you, which is why we've been against this for decades. Now, back in the 90s, little old Uncle Mike, I managed a general nutrition center, and I went through all the education that comes with being a manager inside that institution. And it was a lot, actually. I really took advantage of that. And I saw the bullshit, the hocus pocus. I had access to more information than the average person, possibly more access to information on supplements than those who were actually studying in university. Real world experience also goes a long way, speaking with individuals coming in and out of my shop for years. Branch chain amino acids, as much as we wanted them to be awesome, were not, which is why we've said there's no reason to purchase branch chain amino acids when you're eating real food. When you're getting all the amino acids, the essential amino acids you need from real food, you don't need to consume branch chain amino acids. And then the supplement companies trying to slang more product at you said, well, we can come out with a pre workout product and a post workout product and an intra workout product in which they can slang more branch chain amino acids at you. Really, it's a sales technique. But again, don't take my word on it. Take Dr. Robert R. Wolf's word on it due to his groundbreaking work, which really it holds up. And I'll skim through this work for you. But again, I want you to read it. So click the link in our YouTube, click the link in the description, read this so you understand that there's no bias here. It's factual science. And essentially what it breaks down to is branch chain amino acids. It's a multi-million-dollar industry. Hundreds of $1,000,000 are being made on branch chain amino acids alone here in the United States. Probably a $1 billion industry worldwide, of course. And it's predicated upon the branch chain amino acid interaction with muscle protein synthesis, or the theoretical ability of branch chain amino acids to be the mitigating factor in the enhancement of muscle protein synthesis. That's the rate at which your body will replicate more muscle tissue, essentially. Very simple terms here. Now, during this study, what Dr. Wolf had discovered that in fact, branch chain amino acids by themselves, in and of themselves, when excluded from the other essential amino acids, when excluded from the other non essential amino acids, when excluded from the amino acid pool, the other 17 amino acids, branch chain amino acids didn't really do dick. They didn't do nearly anything to enhance muscle protein synthesis. And that's very interesting. That's what we've been saying, and many others in the industry, many others not trying to sell you pills, powders, and potions. That's what we all figured out a long time ago. There's no reason to consume branch chain amino acids if you're eating a diet that includes real foods, real protein sources. If you're eating ample protein in your daily diet, in your 3 to 6 meals per day, every day, there's no reason to consume branch chain amino acids. Now, the only caveat to this would be a comprehensive whey protein or a whey protein isolate could be effective only because a whey protein isolate is a complete protein. It's not just 3 basic amino acids, it's all 20 amino acids. And this is what Dr. Robert R. Wolf had found. And I'll skim through down to the conclusions so I can wrap this up for you guys. And this is citing Dr. Wolf's work. What he says is a physiologically significant increase in the rate of muscle protein synthesis requires adequate availability of all amino acid precursors. You get that? So the increase in muscle protein synthesis requires the availability of all amino acids, not just leucine, isoleucine, and valine, not just the 3 branch chains. It needs all amino acids. The source of essential amino acids for muscle protein synthesis in the post-absorptive state is the free intracellular pool. Intracellular free essential amino acids that are available for incorporation into protein are derived from muscle protein breakdown. Under normal conditions, about 70% of the essential amino acids are released by muscle protein breakdown and reincorporated into muscle protein. Are you with me, please? The efficiency of reincorporation of essential amino acids from protein breakdown back into muscle protein can only be increased to a limited extent. For this fundamental reason, a dietary supplement of branch chain amino acids alone cannot support an increased rate of muscle protein synthesis. The availability of other essential amino acids will rapidly become rate limiting for accelerated protein synthesis. Consistent with this perspective, the few studies human subjects have reported in the few studies on human subjects have reported decreases rather than increases in muscle protein synthesis after the intake of BCAA'S. We conclude that dietary BCAA supplements do not promote muscle anabolism. Boom. Mic drop. Mic drop, Dr. Robert R. Wolf. And what that is, again, ladies and gentlemen, please read this. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. This is a great job by Dr. Robert R. Wolf and his team to put this study out there, which is very obvious, very straightforward, very easy to digest. What he's basically saying, and his team is basically saying, it makes no use to consume branch chain amino acids because the limiting factor is the lack of essential amino acids. That's what you need. So instead of taking the 3 amino acids, the branch chain amino acids, you would be much more benefited by the consumption of whole protein sources consistently. And this is me kind of segueing just slightly off the doctor's work and giving you real world takeaways from this. If you are eating a diet that is rich in total protein intake, you will automatically be fostering a state of muscle protein synthesis. Now, look around your gym. Look at all the dill holes that are popping their synthetic chemical blueberry blast BCAAs. They look like dog shit, their weakest piss. And then you look at the other fucking lifters who are yoked, shredded, professional bodybuilder style, who are also drinking their blueberry Smurf piss BCAAs. Guess what? It's not the BCAAs that are making those fucking bodybuilders look awesome. It's all the steroids. It's all the steroids because your idiot fucking buddy who looks like a flaccid fucking penis is spending $200 a month on these pre and post and intra workout fucking products, and he still looks like shit. He's just not taking steroids like all the other fucking dudes are. The other dudes look good because they're taking steroids, not because they're consuming BCAAs. That's the fact of it. That's the truth. The only benefit I see is a whey protein and a whey protein isolate, because that allows you to consume a complete source of protein, allowing those essential amino acids, the non-essential amino acids, the cofactors necessary for muscle protein synthesis to improve anabolism. Now, there's some questions here. I'll try and run through briefly. Oh, Chris, hello. Uncle Mike, hello. Gamora says, good evening, coach. Much love from Montreal. Hello, Montreal. Anthony Rodriguez, Papa Mike dropping knowledge. I'm trying. Jack Crow, yo, man, yo oil. Essential amino acids. All right. You oil, CPT, ATP, ADP. Ooh, look at you. Angelo, I'm happy to say that I am now a one wiper. Hell yeah. Finished 3 weeks straight, down 20 pounds, just bought Living Lean. Too bad 20% discount doesn't work anymore. Angelo, have you tried the I Am Ready? I Am Ready. If you guys want to get down, go to thedolcediet.com right now. As soon as you hear this, right now, thedolcediet.com. You can save 20% right now with promo code I Am Ready. That's letter I, letter M, READY. Let me actually type that right here. I am ready, just so you see it. DOLCEDIET.com. Man, I didn't type that at all correctly. How about that? There we go. There we go. Almost there. I hate doing this, but I'm helping to share this with you guys. I am ready to save 20% at thedolcediet.com. Boom. There it is. Now that's going to blow up here soon. So we ran a discount yesterday to our email blast. We shared it with some of you guys. That was promo code Me2 to save 20% off. Not promo code Me2. New Me. Promo code New Me. Today the promo code is I am ready to save 20% at thedolcediet.com. But enough of that. Back to branch chain amino acids. And finishing, maybe I wrote it wrong, but it's too late. Alf Graham, there we go. Hello, Mr. Dolce. If you can tell us about how to get an MMA fighter body without getting bulky. Man, that's a different video for a different time. I'll actually do that video for you guys. I will do that video. So B1, M7M, I will do that video for you. I'm actually screenshotting that right now so I don't forget it. And I'm going to post that video for you in the future. That's awesome. Chris, when I was young, the catchphrase was positive nitrogen balance, legit or same BS. It still has to do with muscle protein synthesis and adequate amino acid intake. Lots of different terms come through the vernacular of the fitness world simply because everybody's trying to sell you shit. Everybody is trying to sell you shit. Everybody's trying to sell you shit. Some of the shit's good. My shit is awesome. But know that they are selling you something, and you need to understand that they're selling you something. I'm trying to sell you guys education. I'm trying to offer you education. That's it. That's why I do videos like this. I'm trying to teach you guys so you can read the source, read the science, read the study, and determine what's best for you. That's my job, is to educate, is to inspire, and then to entertain you guys, because I'm the fucking dancing monkey over here for you guys. Now, Martin, martial arts for 10 years and powerlifting for the last 4. Any recommendation on getting back to MMA? A little worried about the bulk of your muscle. Go slow. I did the same thing. I went from powerlifting straight into MMA, training jiu-jitsu with Renzo Gracie and his team. And I popped both elbows. I popped both knees. I broke my foot. I popped my rib. It was the first year and a half, 2 years. I was coming down from 280 though. The first 2 years, every ligament and tendon on my body pretty much popped. I started sparring immediately. I should have eased in, and I didn't. I went too hard too soon. Ease into it is my strong suggestion. Marilyn Dixon, see you this weekend. So excited to be a DDC. Marilyn, I cannot wait. Those of you who don't know, we are hosting the Dolce Diet Certification and Nutrition Conference here in Las Vegas this weekend. I'm going to try and do some videos for you guys and whatnot on the social, but super pumped. We got people from around the world coming. Sold out. Once again, we've sold out. Wayne Edwards, what's up, Mike? Thanks for the live stream. I appreciate it. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you guys content, as much free content as I can give you guys. That's my job. That's what I'm trying to do for you. I appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the thumbs up in the comments. I appreciate if you click on the notifications, and I appreciate if you guys share this stuff. Help me grow the channel, because I'm trying to do whatever I can to help you guys. A little quid pro quo. How do you use maltodextrin with diet in order to increase energy for training? We don't. So my team, we don't focus on that. I know some other teams do. That's not necessary. It's unnecessary, quite unnecessary. That's not what we do. Keto Case, what's up, Keto? Martin Gorbury also felt like a Kimura would rip my shoulder completely off at this point. Do the bench pressing. I agree. I would start in a white belt class and I would go slow and I would drill. I would start doing yoga or some other form, yoga, possibly Pilates. Start training your body in an alternate manner. Trust me, this is coming from a former 280-pound powerlifter who tore everything when I first got in my first couple years in MMA. It worked out for me because I had a pretty decent MMA career as a fighter, much better career as a coach. So listen to me when I do as I say, not as I did. Where does macadamia nut oil fall into the chain of good oils to cook with? James, I would put that interchangeably. So our primary oils, we use coconut oil, we use avocado oil, and we use peanut oil. We'd slide that macadamia oil right in there. BM or B1, thanks, Mr. Dolce. You're the best. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Keto, Shroom Tech Sport. Hell yeah, love it. Martin, thank you. That's easier said than done, but I appreciate the advice. Take your time, Martin. No rush, my brother. No rush. Get that weight off. No rush. Paul Manning, what is your opinion on L-carnitine? L-carnitine looks good in studies, right? It looks good on paper. The real world, L-carnitine doesn't do shit. Doesn't do shit. I've tried it. Our athletes have tried it. Fucking our clients have tried it. Our friends have tried it. Other friends of mine, coaches who I respect, they tried it with all their athletes. Doesn't do shit. Doesn't do shit. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. Unfortunately, it's a waste of money. I'm sorry. I wish it worked. It doesn't. One more thing. Do you think Max has any chance versus Khabib? He does, man. Max is tough. He does, but I wouldn't say he's got a high chance. I'm not saying he's not the favorite because he's coming from a lower weight class. He wasn't training. He's taking a fight on 6-week notice, fighting a guy. I mean, Khabib's a beast. Max can win. Max is a bad motherfucker. Thanks. What's a good substitute for amaranth if I can't find it in stores? Quinoa is awesome. What about L-Citrulline? Now, citrulline is something that's interesting. I'm actually very interested in citrulline right now. Excuse me. And we're conducting our own studies on citrulline at the moment. So I don't have enough information to report back to you guys, but I will let you know. Citrulline is very promising. What about creatine? Creatine works. We know creatine works. So fan of creatine. Wayne Edwards, what do you think about the used? I don't know if that was written correctly, but I use a Vitamix. Vitamix works well. Viewing, I have been following your diet for a few months now. Got to say, with the right amount of calories and training, the gains come naturally. Viewing, I appreciate that. That's what it's about. So you're following our program and you feel great, you look great, you're getting gains upon gains upon gains. Those of you listening, go to thedolcediet.com right now. We have a 4-week and 12-week personalized online membership program that tells you every meal you should eat based upon your input. It's not a template, completely personalized. Every meal, every recipe, every ingredient is prescribed specifically for you. Plus workouts, every exercise, every set, every rep with video tutorials is prescribed exactly for you. We have leaderboards. Compare yourself against people from around the world. Exercise diaries, nutrition diaries. Log all your information. Figure out what your personal bests are. We have predictive avatars. You can see your body today, next week, the week after, and you can track all the changes. It's completely available on your mobile phone, on your tablet, on your laptop. It is the most sophisticated, the most successful online personalized diet and exercise program ever devised. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars of my own money building this for you, and it's fucking awesome. We have tens of thousands of people around the world right now using it, and it is a global platform. We have a database of over 300,000 foods from around the world. You can be in the imperial measurement system or the metric measurement system. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. This suits you. It's at thedolcediet.com. And right now, if you join right now, it might even be gone by now. Use the promo code I am ready. The letter I, the letter M, READY. I put a little link in there for you to check out. I am ready. You'll save 20%. This is the biggest discount we've ever had, and it's for today only, part of an email promotion that we did earlier. I'm sharing it with you guys right now. If not, just use promo code DOLCETUBE and you'll save 10% if the I am ready code is gone. I think we only allowed 50 people to use it. But again, it's fucking, we tell you everything you need to eat, grocery lists that you could email to your old lady and she can go shopping for you. Awesome. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome. So, Gene, how should I train to get a physique like Conor McGregor? Man, you want to look like Conor, you got to work like Conor. Conor's one of the hardest working guys in the game. That motherfucker is he's probably training right now. Even when he's on vacation, he's training. Watch what that kid does. Watch what Conor does. The dude is always working. He's always getting better. He lives the life of a true martial artist. That's what you need to do. Model your life after him. Get up, run, do yoga, do acrobatics, do gymnastics, box, wrestle, grapple, lift weights, cycle, swim, run, jump, skip, climb. That's what Conor does every day. Every day. What is your opinion on the blood type diet? I think it's crap. What are your best lifts during your power career and what weight when you hit them? Good question. So as far as being on the platform competitively, I didn't have big numbers on the platform. My bigger numbers happened about 2 years after my competition, my last competition, when I realized, what the fuck am I even doing this anymore? And I didn't continue to compete. I squatted six something, mid sixes. I know that. I benched somewhere in the mid or high threes, legit, first or second attempt, I forget. I pulled over 600 in competition. Now, my better lifts were in the gym, of course, more comfortable. So I'm not saying, gym lifts versus non-gym lifts. I understand two different things. I'm not saying my gym lifts would hold up to all three judges. I'm not saying that. So don't be a fucking turd and get this twisted. But I've squatted over 800 pounds multiple times. I've bench pressed well over 500 pounds multiple times. I've done board presses with over 600 pounds and rack presses with over 600 pounds. I've deadlifted well over 700 pounds many times, and I've pulled 800 pounds from a 2-inch pin. I'm pretty sure this is going back to old school fitness shop days. And that was with a double overhand grip with straps. I'm not a fan of strap deadlift, by the way. I've done good mornings, deep good mornings with 505 pounds. And IFBB pro Nick Trigili, Mr. USA, has witnessed some of these lifts. I mean, dozens, if not hundreds of people have witnessed these lifts. I was legendary in my hometown in some of those areas. So these are all bona fide. The squats were probably, I did an 840 squat. That was my best ever. I did a couple 805s and 810s. The 840 was my best ever. And I did that at Mike Disbro's gym in Asbury Park. I forget the name of the gym anymore. I think it closed down years ago, but much of the same crew was there. And I was weighing in the 280s when I did. I was weighing between probably 240 and 280 when I hit most of those numbers, primarily 260 to 280 when I hit those big numbers. Obviously, now I'm in the low 200s, high 90s. I would not touch those, but I can squat over 500 pounds any day of the week. I can deadlift over 500 pounds any day of the week. Deadlift or bent over rows, I can do 315, no problem. I can do 20 dead hang chin-ups, which I've done before on Instagram and social media. You guys have seen that. But I can run 10 miles now too. I couldn't even walk 10 feet before. So a little bit of side conversation. What are your thoughts on best lifts? If you want to look like a certain type of person, do what they do. There we go. What supplement would you recommend to aid recovery for fractured bones, mainly femur, tibia, fibula? I wouldn't have any supplement recommendations. I would say you must eat a diet diverse in micronutrients. You must eat a very diverse diet. There's not one food, it's all food. That's the most important thing. That's why the Dolce diet's so successful, because we are non-exclusionary. We want a wide variety of the most vital nutrients on the planet, earth grow nutrients. That's why our system is better than every other system. We do not exclude. We don't do the keto thing. We don't do the paleo thing. We don't do the time restricted eating thing unless you're really trying to get shredded for the last couple days or weeks before some sort of competition. But those create disordered eating patterns, and they typically create nutrient deficiencies. We avoid that. So you want to make sure you have all the primary building blocks necessary when you're recovering from injury or illness. Martin, good Lord fucking animal. It was back in my old days, right? Stupid. I look back now. That's why I got a bad hip. I got a bad hip because of those fucking heavy squats, man. My neck is fucked up partly from the wrestling, but I'm sure from those heavy fucking deadlifts and rack pulls. It is what it is. At your suggestion, I've been going through multiple sets of push-ups throughout the day. Many benefits. Question: if you can answer, thoughts on managing high blood pressure? Big thank you, coach. Well, Sydney Clay, number one, you must be under your doctor's care. That's the most important thing. This is for education and information purposes only. Do not misconstrue anything I say for medical advice. This is not medical advice. I am not a doctor. You must be under your doctor's care. I behoove you to go and speak with your doctor immediately about your high blood pressure. That being said, lifestyle can have a dramatic impact on blood pressure, on the healthy reduction of blood pressure. Not knowing what your circumstance is, not knowing if you have a medical condition that needs to be addressed, it would be very hard for me to tell you what to do. So I cannot do that. What I can do is suggest you work with one of our registered dietitians. I'm personally not a registered dietitian, but I have a team of registered dietitians that work for our company. I would suggest you work with one of our registered dietitians along with your medical doctor to help build you the best possible meal plan and lifestyle. If you want to live long and healthy, if you want to better improve your life, this is what you should do. Don't listen to some fucking dude, some bobblehead on YouTube. Do your research, of course, do your research. But when it's time to really get serious, you need to lock in a team of high quality professionals to get you locked in and get you back on track. Do not fuck around with high blood pressure. Don't fuck around with cholesterol. Don't fuck around with your neck, your back, your knees, your hips. Don't fuck around with any of these things that will dramatically affect the happiness of your life. I think that's it. This was supposed to be about BCAAs, and I think it was. We did a great job in the beginning, and once again, it turned into a Q&A, and I always love doing the Q&As with you guys, so I appreciate you all for being here and for listening. Remember, the DolceDiet.com has the most successful, the most sophisticated online diet and exercise program known to man. The 4 or 12-week version is for you. Use promo code DolceTube to save 10% year round. Or right now, you can use promo code I am ready, letter I, letter M, READY, no spaces, to see if you can still squeeze in and get that 20% off, which was a today only exclusive deal through our email database. Go to thedolcediet.com. We have over 1,000 free articles for you guys. And keep checking out this channel for the most up-to-date, the most honest information in health, fitness, sports, performance, drugs, supplements, sex, and finance, whatever the fuck you want to hear about. I am happy to talk about. I am an open book for you guys. You guys are awesome. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, leave a comment, click on the notification button. That would be cool. And share. Tell people to listen to this crazy bald motherfucker who seems to know a thing or two. And until next time, boom.